Hey everyone, I'm Wutang and today we are going to be making a cilantro cabbage slaw. In my experience, when people hear the word slaw, they immediately think of any variety of coleslaw drowned in mayo and generally not great. But more generally, a slaw is as simple as a mix of shredded cabbage with carrot or potato added. This recipe adds cilantro to the mix and is a fantastic match for barbecue, tacos, or sandwiches, but it will add a bright crunch to any dish that you add it to. So for this recipe, you will need about 3 cups of chopped red and green cabbage, 1 bunch of cilantro, 1 medium tomato, enough white vinegar to splash into the mix, it's about a 1/4 cup or less, salt and pepper, and any chipotle seasoning or rub. So your first step will be to chop the dry ingredients, starting with the cabbage. I like to use a ratio of 2:1 red cabbage to green cabbage. In this case, about 1 cup of chopped green cabbage and about 2 cups of chopped red cabbage. You can use either or, but I really like the color difference between the different cabbages. Once chopped, transfer your cabbage to a mixing bowl and chop your cilantro. When you chop your veggies, you want a coarse enough chop that your slaw has an interesting texture with every bite, but small enough that you can easily add a few forkfuls to any dish. Chop enough of the cilantro bunch that you get the majority of the leaves for your slaw. A bit of stem is okay too. Next is going to be your tomato. I'm using a Roma here, but just about any tomato will go great in this recipe. Dice your tomato and add to the mix. You don't need to use the entire tomato, but add more or less to your taste. Once your dry ingredients are chopped, your next step is to add your seasonings and vinegar. You want to add enough salt and pepper to be able to taste, and about the same amount of your chipotle seasoning. Finally, you want to add a splash of white vinegar to the mix, enough to just wet the ingredients once you end up mixing everything together. If you find you've added too much, you can drain the slaw later. Once all of your ingredients are in the bowl, your final step is to mix by hand or utensil until the ingredients are well blended. This recipe keeps in the fridge for about a week, so make some on Sunday and add a bit to your meals throughout the week. Thanks to everyone who stuck around to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe to see more. Tell me in the comments section below how yours turned out, and let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to see. I'm Wutang, and I will see you next time.